Welcome back to my channel. My name is I Frame and I speak about personal finance and career. Today I'll be speaking on the part 2 of career planning, and the topic is smart goals for career development. In part 1 we talked about how to choose a career path that aligns with your skill. If you haven't seen that video, you can check my channel or you can check on the link on this bio to see the link to that video. I would recommend that you watch that first before this one. So, how do you set smart goals for career development? You have identified your career, what you're passionate about, things that make you wake up every morning without snoozing your alarm over and again. So, how do you set goals to achieve your career plan? I'm sure you've heard about SMART goals, and even though people have these acronyms that help them remember, we would try to explain it in such a way that it makes sense, that you can practically implement the steps that I'll be recommending in this video. So what does the SMART career goals are? Like I said, it's an acronym as SMART. S is specific, M is measurable, is achievable, R is realistic, and T is time bound. So how do we set particular career goals that are smart to achieve our objective or career objective? So let's start with the first one, which is specific goal. If you are an accountant, for example, I use accounting because I'm an accountant. So how do you set a SMART goal as an accountant? Or maybe you're an aspiring accountant. Usually you'd have at least 3 years to do your professional exams to be an accountant. So we can use that as an avenue to set a SMART goal. You can say, I achieve my professional qualifications at the end of 3 years. Now that's broad, but is a specific goal. You have identified what you want to do at the end of year 3. It could be a 1 week goal, it could be a 1 month goal, it could be a 1 year goal, but I'm using the accounting qualification as a goal that I'm setting. So I want to finish my accounting qualification in 3 years. So that's very specific. So what's the M? Is measurable. How do I measure how I'm progressing to achieving that goal? There are levels of the exam. There's a foundational level, there's professional level, and there's the advanced level. So in year 1, I should be done with my foundation level. That's measuring. So we can broaden that goal to say, I want to complete my accounting professional exam in 3 years by completing the first level in year 1, the second level in year 2, and ultimately the third level in year 3. That is measurable. At the end of year 1, you should be able to tell if you have met that goal. Do you get? So that's how you make a SMART goal. And the third acronym is achievable. Is that goal achievable? Is it achievable? Do you have precedents of people that have done that? Is it a goal that is just in your mind, or something that it has been replicated before? So if it has been done before, then there's a very high chance that you can achieve it. So it's achievable. It's not out of the ordinary. So that's achievable. Then realistic is somewhat close to achievable goals, but it means that I can't, for example, say I want to finish all my accounting professional exam in year 1. It's not possible. So that's not realistic. It needs to be broken down into stages, and this is how much exams I can take in a year, because most people do these qualification exams while they are working, and no company would give you all the time off to do your exam throughout the year. And you the goal that is just in your mind, or something that it has been replicated before. So if it has been done before, then there's a very high chance that you can achieve it. So it's achievable. It's not out of the ordinary. So that's achievable. Then realistic. Realistic is somewhat close to achievable goals, But it means that I can't, for example, say I want to finish all my accounting professional exam in year one. It's not possible. So that's not realistic. It needs to be broken down into stages, and this is how much um, exams I can take in a year, because most people do these qualificational exams while they are working, and no company would give you all the time off to do your exam throughout the year. And you, because the exams sometimes clash with different levels, it's not possible to do level 1, level 2, and level 3 in one year. It's not just how it works. Even if you succeed in doing that, you can be qualified as an accountant, because part of the requirement is getting some experience. Over 450 hours of work experience is needed for you to be a chartered accountant. That's in the UK. So, set realistic goals that are not out of the ordinary. You can achieve it realistically. You don't have to do anything extra than what is needed to achieve that goal. Then the last part of the SMART goals is time bound. If you look at my SMART goal, the goal I talked about, achieving your accounting qualification in 3 years, I have put in a time. It's measurable, it's achievable, because I can do everything every year, every day, or every week, or every month to ensure that I attain those specific goals. And I have decided that that will be done in 3 years. I have given myself that space of 3 years to achieve it. So it's time bound. I'm not saying I will do my accounting qualification, I'll complete my accounting qualification without putting a definite time to it. You need to be specific about the time when you want to achieve that goal. So I hope this has helped you. Remember, SMART goals is specific, M is measurable, A is achievable, R is realistic, and T is time bound. You have to hold yourself accountable. The time bound bit helps to keep your motivation. It also helps to keep you accountable. Now, it's almost half of the year. I haven't done one exam. Even if it's half of the year, you can still do one exam. You do the next one in September, you do the last one in December, and you'll still be fine. But it helps you to monitor your progress. I hope you found this session useful on how to practically set SMART goals to achieve your career objective. Maybe you're not an accountant, or you are in a different industry. There are specific goals that you can also um, have to achieving something in your career, something like a milestone, in your career that you can count on. Like I did share in my first video, I have a book that I wrote some time ago on how to choose a career path. Part of what I'm discussing here today, things that I have documented here in this book, and you find it very, very useful to get a copy available on Amazon as you have your career goals set. And I will see you in the third episode of Career Planning, where I will be discussing how to identify gaps and fill those uh, skills gap in your career, in your career field. I hope to see you then. Until then, bye bye now.